On board Air Force One, President Whitmore consults what's left of his staff. NORAD has been destroyed by the invaders, including the Vice President, all the cabinets, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. They also confirm that the First Lady is missing. Arguing about how they should have issued an executive order evacuating the major cities when they were attacked, David's father breaks into the meeting and suggests the government did know about the invaders, having some evidence of previous visit at Area 51 in the Nevada desert. The president, Humor, tells Leveson that Area 51 doesn't exist. However, Whitmore's defense secretary tells the president that the installation does exist. Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
The excuse he gave was that the facility is classified. Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. But once you see these things flying around in the air, maybe
you should start singing a little bit, telling people what's going on. That you like, oh, hey, that looks like that thing at that secret facility we have.
What secret facility? Well,
yeah.
Well, you know. So, yeah, that's one part of the plot I don't like, because
you can't tell the president about classified information.
Yeah,
if you can't tell him that, who can you tell?
Exactly. I mean, you know, presidents these days take classified information home with them.
Yeah.
You know, some leave it in their office, some leave it in their office, some leave it in the garage, others leave it in their toilet. I mean, you know, it's
wherever.
You know, it's but
in
he
a
can't.
Casket,
Yeah, you know, but you can't. I can't say because the information was classified. The minute a weather balloon flies over DC that nobody understands is when you should tell the president, hey, you know, we got some aliens down in Nevada, just in case this thing is one of them.
I mean, you're in a state of emergency, so I would argue that pretty much a lot of that is off the table, too.
Yeah.
Because when stuff like that happens, you kind of have to just go all out. So you should be digging through all the classified files to see if you've got anything on it. But if he openly knew it, yeah, come on, man.
That's treasonous.
Yeah, I would argue it's withholding. I don't know if I go that far, but it's definitely withholding information.
Yeah,
intentionally withholding. Well, you're onto something there. Maybe it is.
Because I mean, you know, it's not as if you know every major city on Earth in 5 minutes was destroyed beyond recognition. You know,
right?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. You could have told us about this Area 51 when they showed up, right? And it could still lead to the exact same scenario, but at least you'll have some information on what you're dealing with, because otherwise you're just going in blind.
Sure, it puts you one step closer to, getting to the end result when they figured it out. Yeah, absolutely.
So as Hill is using his parachute to drag the body of alien across the desert, he's picked up by Russell and the convoy. From there, they take the captured alien to Area 51 after they flew over it. They're in the Nevada desert. And it's commanded by Major Mitchell. Area 51 conceals a top-secret facility housing a repaired alien attack ship and 3 dead alien bodies. The president arrives and is given a tour by Dr. Brackish. By Dr. Brackish Oaken. Brett Spiner.
Yes.
Excuse me. The head scientist of the facility. Oaken tells the group that the aliens' biochemistry is similar to their own and they can breathe our air. They don't use sound to communicate, however, and the Area 51 staff believes they communicate telepathy. Attempts have been underway since the late 60s to repair the attacker ship, and with the arrival on the mothership, the systems in the attacker are reactivated. So, you know, they're coming for their ship. That's all they want. They want their ship back. And the 3 dead soldiers. And they'll destroy every city on Earth to get them.
As I say, that's pretty dramatic. Yeah, but totally. No. They don't, honestly, they don't really tell you a whole lot about the aliens.
No, I think that's a good thing.
It wasn't the necessary focus, because like the focus was mostly on like the coordination and like the struggle of everyone trying to get rid of them. So there wasn't a lot of direct focus on them, and I think that might have been not only like a tool as far as adding mystery to it, but also maybe it helped the budget a little bit, because I'm sure those were expensive shots when they had the aliens in it.
Well, you know, here's the thing. They mention that the aliens breathe air and are fragile, and the shot of the alien in the spaceship is what, 3 seconds?
Yeah.
Before Will Smith knocks him out, and then you know you don't see much of the aliens and what they look like, and like you said, it could be budgetary, but I also think that's part of Robert Emmerich's design, because he doesn't believe in aliens.
Yeah, I think it's both, honestly, because like if you see them in the water when they're in those tanks, it's kind of obscured a little
Yeah,
bit. Like you can see it, but you kind of can't. So that meant that it's like, okay, this doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to just make it look like it's there.
yeah,
Like it doesn't have you don't have to put 18 hours on this. Just do it in like 5 and just make it look like it was torn apart in a crash.
yeah.
Like I mean, so
This movie is about humans' reaction to the aliens, not necessarily the aliens themselves.
right, they are just
Subplot.
merely a plot device or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.